Previously on our adventures in the world of The Witcher, the group fought tooth and nail for their freedom in the daring and near-fatal prison break. Fate luckily smiled on them, but barely. Victory was earned, but not without a price. Opheia and Kilton are now gravely wounded, and Kaspar has been further mutated in some unsettling ways. The battle may be over for the moment, but the escape from Barag Durhal is still far from certain. So that's where we rejoin the group. As we return here to the prison, we have the body of Tupacero slain on the ground.
That stuff.
There are half a dozen slain guards, as well as one that has surrendered. And of course, your two allies, you have Clarice and Lindarian, who are both still up and able to help. Opheia and Kilton. Opheia, why don't you give a quick recap of what your current situation is?
My current situation?
Making a room.
I am mentally, yeah. Let's see. I am at 6 hit points. I am concussed. My sepsis has come back to haunt me in a really not fun way. Yeah, I think last so we decided that with enough time, I will be stabilized, but I'm not doing great.
Are you conscious yet, or are you still unconscious?
I can't remember if I went back into consciousness. I guess I would have to do a save.
I believe your last stun save had been that really epically critical failure of 26.
Yeah.
You are now not bleeding anymore because Clarice was able to treat your wound. You have the ruptured spleen from the attacks that the guard had done on you. So you were in, or was it septic shock or ruptured spleen? I can't remember.
Sepsis.
Septic shock. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you had been poisoned. That's what it was. You weren't bleeding. She had managed to stabilize you. So your effect from that is now the -1 to int, will, reflex, and dex. It will still take a number of turns to reach the treated stage, at which point you will take that -5 to stamina permanently again.
Oh man,
it's gonna be really And then I also have the concussion. At this point,
you need to reclass.
I think I may need to be reborn. And the concussion I don't think is treated.
I think from her, we'll say the concussion. I think we'll say is also in the stabilized condition. So for the sake of
stats are right.
Yeah, we'll say those are both in stabilized condition. You still need to make your stun save to kind of, regain consciousness. But now that you're in that stabilized condition, it should be at least a little bit easier. And as Clarice will probably continue to heal you here, it will presumably get easier. Tilton, why don't you... Yeah, go ahead, Opheia.
No, I was going to say I'll do my rolls when you're done recapping.
Okay. I was going to have Kilton go ahead and also give us a quick recap of what your current situation is.
State of the Kilton.
I'm doing fine. Yeah. I have more bones in my rib cage than I had before. If you count one that is broken as 2.
Infinite bone hack.
Yeah, just make your bones smaller and smaller. Anyway, yeah, I'm doing better than I was, and worse than I was before that.
So, all right. Yeah, so if I remember, you had double broken ribs.
Yes, but one of them's treated.
Treated or stabilized?
Oh, stabilized.
Okay. Yeah, Lindarian is helping you out. I'm going to say for the sake of, like, as we're kind of a couple moments are passing here in the, fray after the battle. So Lindarian is able to stabilize all of your broken ribs. So You're in that condition there for both of those 2 complex criticals.
And I'm well connected. Except for my ribs to the other parts of them.
All right. So you find yourselves here in the kind of holding cell and the Witcher experimental lab. Kaspar, you have kind of walked towards the end of the laboratory here where there's still a couple bodies of the other slain guards. And Mare, you have kind of just locked the door behind you a moment prior and had finished off the last of the guards. So we're in the kind of calm here as the adrenaline is still rushing, but you all are still alive for the time being. So what are you all doing?
I'm going to put our new friend in a cell just for the time being.
All right. Yes, you lead.
Won't take his armor. I'll take his weapon. And I'll take his keys. I won't do it. It won't do anything. Just wait in here. I'll put you in a not shit covered cell.
Yeah, absolutely. You got it. Whatever you say. I didn't even like those guys that much. So. He enters the door of the cells. He pulls it shut behind him, and he's like, "Whatever you say. I swear, I'm not going to try anything." I know that's what somebody who's going to try something would say, but I swear I'm not.
Okay, you can earn my trust with a little bit of information then. How long do we have until Bugfucker makes his way back up here?
Well, let me see here. I presume you mean Casimir?
Yes.
Casimir is... what's that?
Who else would I be referring to?
There could be a lot of people in this fortress that... anyways. Casimir is... he's currently not at the dungeon, as far as I am aware, or here at Barag-dur Hall. There's a number of other prisoners that are across the bridge. Some of the other people that got captured when they came to the portal, the ones that Tupacero wasn't as interested in, he took them and are keeping them for his lesser experiments / food for Casimir's pets.
Oh, dear gods. Okay. Is Katrine here?
She was, yes. She has an office here, or a laboratory, I guess.
Excellent. You're going to show us to that in a little bit.
You got it. I could potentially draw you a map of some sort if you have like a parchment or something.
No, you're going to come with us.
Right, yeah, you got it. Whatever you say. Absolutely.
Besides you, how many other guards are there?
Let me see here. Let me think.
Subtracting the ones that are opposite.
There's a good amount. Let's see. There's Robbie and Boron.
I don't need a name. I just need numbers.
I'm trying to think of who's here. And let me see. I'd say probably maybe 8, 10.
Okay. If I can get through this without killing every single one of them, that would be ideal and economical.
There are a number of you should be able to. I mean, a lot of them are kind of in guarding other areas or tending to other work and stuff. So if you're stealthy enough, you probably can get past them. but there are also there's the rock troll who patrols kind of the outskirts, and you got to be careful. There's a cyclops that Casimir has.
Cyclops.
Yeah. But he usually only guards out front. He's too big to really fit inside. So,
thank you for your honesty. Okay. Is Katrine ever going to come up here?
She doesn't usually. The fight might have drawn attention, but because we're separated, there's the chasm. I doubt anyone would have heard.
How long is it going to be until the other shift is noticing that you're gone, that your group is gone? That Tupacero is not returned.
Let me think here. I'd say maybe an hour, maybe 2.
Okay. I'll shoot for an hour. All right. Let's get some work done. What's your name?
My name is Silas.
Silas. I'm Mare.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Let's get these.
I like that name.
Are these two on their feet? I'm so surprised Lindarian lived. To be entirely honest, I'm so surprised he lived.
You and me both, yeah.
I'm surprised Clarice lived, if I'm being so for real.
I kept her. That's why I didn't let her out, because I didn't want her to get hurt.
Yeah, both of them are wounded, but not. None of them got a critical or anything like that. So they're low on health, but not, dying. So
okay. So we have about an hour, 2 at the top side before someone realizes what's happened here. We need to get out of here. I think the easiest way to do that would be to walk through the front door.
I mean, you can't beat the classics of stealing armor.
I gestured to the laid out bodies of dead guards with raisin heads. Not bloodied at all. Like, the armor is not bloody at all. It's their heads are just horrific. Nice clean armor and helmets for us to wear.
Is it? It's the one size fits most armor brand, I assume.
None of us are, well, except for me, none of us are incredibly short.
Am I conscious? Do I have to roll for consciousness?
yes, go ahead and Opheia, give us a stun save to see if you avoid unconsciousness. I think at this point, probably like some of your stamina might be coming back just naturally, since we're, out of combat time frame and things are kind of speeding up a bit more. So,
but we'll
not
that I'll have. I mean, until treated, my stamina is halved. So, my max right now is 15. But anyway, let's do a roll.
I got to roll below a 5.
This is gonna be rough.
I don't have any smelling. All my shit's gone. I can smelling salts are awake, but no.
All my shit's also gone because I normally would have those, but
okay.
I don't.
Silas pipes up and goes, all of your gear that was taken, it's across the bridge in kind of the holding room. So if you're needing your gear, it'll be there.
Is there anyone in the holding room right now?
I can't guarantee that there would be or not. Sometimes there's people in there, but it's kind of in the walk. It's the path across over to here. So
okay. I would like to go get that stuff back. I'm gonna go to Tupacero and take his fucking staff and anything else interesting he's got on his person.
All right, Mare, go ahead and give us a investigate or whatever. What's the skill? Not investigation.
Awareness.
I guess just an awareness. Yeah.
I wonder if there's be smelling salts in the lab. That would be handy.
Everybody reset your luck. I would hope so. It's an alchemical lab. Awareness. Put a luck into this. Just one.
Okay,
18.
an 18. Nice. You take a look at the body of Tupacero, kind of bloodied and slumped onto the ground here. Most immediately, you note that he is wearing a halfling protective doublet, a nice kind of woven, fairly nice piece of upper armor, and then some double woven trousers.
I will take that stuff for myself too.
Yeah, absolutely.
That double woven stuff is what I usually wear.
Let me go ahead and add that. It is a little damaged, but it should be.
It's better than wearing brigandine with an encumbrance value.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and add that. So it's a halfling double woven, and it should be at 6 for the torsos and 7 for the arms. And then he has some double woven trousers, which I think you already have. Do you want his trousers? I mean,
I thought I didn't have my trousers. I thought they took my pants.
yes, that's true. So you would have had. So let's see. I'm just going to leave the ones that are already in your inventory. And you can say,
okay.
I'll say you have 2 of them because you can add a quantity, but
maybe he's wearing your pants that he took from you.
Yeah.
He liked them so he
You're
liked
taking your own pants back.
He liked the snake embroidery I did on the sides.
He started out with no pants today. Interesting choice.
He also has a nice crystal staff. You see it is kind of made of a white wood, sort of like a bleached birch almost, and has a sort of iridescent, sort of almost amethyst, like purpley greenish colored gem. And it seems to be a relic of, or at least a nice quality staff. Maybe not a full relic quality, but it's a decent staff.
Pretty close. It's nicer than what I had before. So it was a double woven gambeson and double woven trousers. No head armor.
The halfling protective doublet is what
halfling protective doublet.
Yeah,
that's the one that doubles as clothing.
I believe so.
It doesn't look like armor. Hell yeah! I can finally take off this nasty ass ball gown that I'm wearing.
With an 18, you also find that he has around his belt a sort of alchemical potion belt of some sort. You find 2 Wives' Tears potions within there, and you also find a Pentagram's elixir.
Ooh, that sounds important.
And let's see, I can add those to your inventory as well.
Thank you.
Pentagram's elixir, you get 1 of those, and the Wives' Tears, you have 2 of those now. You also note that he has a letter or a note of some sort that has been scrawled and is kind of in one of the pockets as you're searching and taking his clothing. As you pull out the note, you see it is scrawled in a nice kind of cursive handwriting, and it says, Casimir's ambition grows by the hour. He's no longer content with whispers and empty promises of unlimited power. He gathers the marked ones now in droves, followers drawn to Balor's power, like moths to flame. Soon they will march on the library in Maribor. He claims the knowledge buried there will unearth the final key to controlling Balor. I've warned him, but some secrets are forgotten for a reason.
Who's the note signed by?
It seems to be almost like a journal page or something, like something he was gonna
something he wrote. Okay.
Yeah, something he wrote that he's probably didn't want to. You're not sure if it was something he was going to send to someone else or maybe just kind of keep for himself. But I will put that in the chat so you can see the transcript of that.
Cool. I want one more thing from him. Let me go get an empty bottle from the lab. I'm going to take his fucking eyes.
Sure. Absolutely. Give us a medical check here, a first aid check.
First aid. I need any example of a mutagen that I can so I can learn how to reverse engineer them. I give +3 to this.
17, yeah, you successfully extract both of his eyes.
put those into a jar with some preservation fluid, because I know there's some in this lab.
Yeah, plenty, absolutely. All sorts of embalming and preservation fluids and pretty much anything you could want for alchemical or mutation purposes.
I will add that to my strange and macabre list of treasures.
All right, Mari, as you extract the eyes of Tupacero, Kaspar, what are you doing?
Hiding and cowering.
Cowering and hiding.
Oh,
Cowering and hiding. Hiding and cowering. Probably like trying to find like the smallest, darkest spot I can like cram my much too large frame to be trying to hide and cower like this into.
what is Kaspar feeling at this moment?
I think he's feeling the closest he's felt to how he did right after his initial mutation, when he first went through the Trial of the Grasses. And almost worse, because when he went through the trials, he was going to die. Like, they straight up thought he was dead. His heartbeat almost stopped to nothing. He took it it did not absorb well at all. And they just kind of like put him with the other bodies from his like test group, essentially. And he managed to pull through. And this time there isn't even like an instinct to survive. It's just a panic knowing that you're not the way that you remember the way you were.
Kaspar, as you find the darkest, quietest place here in the laboratory that you can to kind of hide away, finding yourself alone with your feelings, you note that the room is well stocked with all manner of things, and you are drawn to one of the other operating your eye is kind of drawn as you're kind of looking around this room. You see that there is a body of some sort that is mostly covered on one of these tables that catches your attention.
I'll take a peek. I'll try to like stealthily, kind of crawling a bit.
Kaspar, as you kind of peel back the kind of almost burlap style cloth that is covering the remains that are on this table, go ahead and give us a deduction check. 20. Kaspar, you look down at the remains that are on this operating table. They're not particularly fresh. They seem to be preserved by magic and or alchemical means, probably for further experimentation as Tupacero wanted. And you note that this body is mangled and deformed by clearly a failed mutation attempt. You see that the legs are twisted in sort of unnatural angles, almost like a human's legs were trying to like turn into like a satyr's type legs, but they didn't quite like bend in the right places or the right angles. You also note that the arms are strangely deformed and sort of like like muscles growing in places that there shouldn't be muscles in a regular body. You note that the face has been sort of almost completely destroyed, as it has kind of turned into like the bone structure of the skull has sort of like been so totally deformed it's almost inhuman. But with a 20 deduction, you realize that you are looking down at the body of the mage Degrim, who you may recall from your history.
Oh shit.
Kaspar he stands and just looms over the body, just kind of looks down at it. I don't think there's just so much like all at once that he's being forced to feel that he doesn't even like process one of them. It's not even an overwhelmed at this point. It is a full freeze. I think the only thing that Kaspar feels right now, you can't even feel like vindication or happy to see that Degrim is dead. He feels like the only thing he wants is just to perish right now. It's almost like an animal knowing that it's hurt so badly that it is going to die. An instinct that makes him just want to hide away and allow it to happen. There's not even any connection at this point. I think that's what really does it in that moment, is that sudden that realization of not only seeing like the extent of the experimentation, but knowing that and just seeing this reminder and knowing that he was in fact turned into a monster. He can't. There's nothing else. He knows he's a monster now. And something beyond feeling, something instinctual kicks in as a witcher that he knows he has to die. And that's it.
Just watching from the doorway. Just keeping an eye.
Kaspar, as you stand over the body of Degrim, who had apparently outlived his usefulness to Passero, Clarice and Lindarian are still attending and attempting to help with Opheia. So Clarice, Clarice is able to successfully treat Opheia. So I will say you are able to recover enough stamina, so that 20 stamina, because this is like a few moments or like minutes that are passing now. So I'll say you're able to get up to 20 stamina in order to no longer be unconscious. You kind of
don't want me to roll 5 billion more times.
As much fun as the last session was, where you and Kilton only got to roll stun saves for 3 hours. No. And so she is able to treat you enough that you're able to recover some stamina. She kind of brings you about, and you are able to mark off another on your treatment checklist for your wounds, one for each wound. Lindarian leaning over Kilton. Let me go ahead and give him a check as well. So let's see here. He's not as good at first aid as Clarice, but he actually rolled better, but still for a lower total. For an 18, he does manage Kilton. So each of your wounds, the 2 broken ribs, each get a check mark towards being stabilized, and you are also brought to the 20 stamina that you need to no longer be unconscious.
Oh,
Don't worry, Mr. Kilton. I've got you. Actually, no, we may die, but you're not gonna die under my watch.
you saved my life.
I did, Mr. Kilton. I did.
Well,
Can I get a hit point check from everybody when they get a chance?
full. Well, I guess not anymore because with my stamina going up or my ribs getting fixed, one of the 2 brought my health back to a little more normal, but 24.
I'm at
24.
6
Wounds.
All right,
Sorry,
I'll say
except for
probably in
there's
this.
not
Oh, go ahead.
check
Opheia.
mark. Oh no, how many? You said that
Two
was one
or
check
one?
mark for.
Yeah, one like successful treatment for each of your. I believe you have two critical wounds, and Kilton has the 2 criticals that are the broken ribs. So
I think it's one. Yeah, one. Yeah.
Mine
I'm
was
gonna-
stabilized.
I'm gonna
though.
get you some hit. Clarice will be better at stabilizing you. I'm gonna just give you some hit points.
Yay.
yeah, and so I think I'll have you both keep track of your own critical check marks, but for the different, these would be healing hands or first aid checks. So for the let's see, simple's 2, complex is 4, difficult is 6, and deadly is 8. So depending on how many.
Okay.
right.
That's
10 rounds,
10 rounds
nice.
of healing for Opheia. So let's roll 10d10. Or no, it's 3 points. So 30 health to Opheia over the course of some time.
All right. So, Mara, you go ahead and cast magic healing with the new staff that you have. You feel the power of chaos coursing through you as it channels through this new, quite nice staff.
Oh,
And-
feels nice.
You are able to cast magic healing on Opheia, who is able to regain 3 hit points per round for the next 10 rounds. So, Opheia, you're able to start regaining your hit points. Since we're not in combat or anything, you're able to get that back pretty much all
It's
at
reverse
once. So.
chip damage. It's chip
Woohoo.
healing.
Yeah. So if you start to feel kind of the warm, kind of like standing next to a fire, that kind of radiating warmth, but it's almost kind of coming from within you as you begin to feel some of your injuries begin to kind of knit together a little bit. For the sake of this, I will say are able to knock off one more on the treatment of each of your critical wounds. So check out one more of those. I know technically it doesn't do both, but for the sake of this, we're going to say it does. It was a good
I
20,
appreciate
so.
the pity. I'll take it.
How many more treatments does Kilton need?
I need 2 more for one of my original broken ribs, and then 5 more for my new
For your
ones.
leg? How's your leg?
Oh, it was leg. Okay.
Yeah, your leg was injured still from before, from the last battle.
Right. Okay. Let me readjust this then.
Does healing now cost only 1 stamina for me? Which is
The leg,
nice.
assuming it hasn't been healed at all at this point.
You got like a couple successes.
I think you had like 2, I don't remember how many, it was like 2 or 3.
4.
Or 3. I thought I was getting an extra one from the healing, but I mixed it. I didn't write what the successes were. And so I have 1 for each rib, assuming that thing gave me successes. And then 4 for the broken leg, or 3 for the broken leg.
All right. Opheia, you're able to regain your health on...
Let's try to take care of that leg then. I want you to be able to walk. A limping guard is not going to hold the farce for very long.
Well, it's going to be believable I got injured in a fight with... Oh, well, we don't want them to know about the fight.
Don't want them to know about the fight.
Slept in me armor, then.
Let's do this again. This is going to be no healing, but trying to get a successful healing of the critical wound.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that beats the DC.
Yes. Mara, you're able to, for the next few rounds, or the next few moments here within the dungeon, able to magically knit together some of the wounds that Kilton has experienced. I'll say for the sake of this, you're able to mark off... actually, let's just presume, Mari, that you're able to do this for the next, 20 minutes or so, would we say? On both of them, and we'll say that both of you are able to mark all of your criticals to the treated stage now.
That's some good magic.
It's amazing how good I can be at it when I'm focusing.
Yeah.
And not coming off of a battle adrenaline.
Kilton,
I'm not a good field medic. I'm a great clinic medic, not a great field medic.
Kilton, you would then have a -1 to speed, dodge, escape, and athletics, and still presumably a bit of a limp from your leg because it's still in its treated stage. And then from your fractured ribs or broken ribs, you're a -2 to the body since it's -1 for each broken rib. So that's your treated stats for your complex criticals, and those will last for however many days it says on the table. And then, Opheia, your septic shock, you're at a -5 to your stamina permanently. And your...
The concussion is going to have me at -1 int and -1 dex.
Okay.
Christ.
All right. So you're all still a bit woozy, but you're able to, stagger up, and with the magical healing coursing through your veins, you're able to at least not be in the moment dying. So now mark on your notes or whatever how long those are going to take to fully heal. I think it's based on your body stat, but go ahead and mark that down for each of those injuries and keep track of that. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. As Opheia and Kilton, you guys get back on your feet and kind of catch your breath here. We'll say probably 30 minutes have passed since the end of the battle. What are you doing, Opheia?
Sulking, probably. I think Opheia's just kind of lying on the floor, kind of just trying to. I think just staring at the ceiling. I think she looks to Maria and goes, "Hey,
yeah.
Hey, remember when you unlocked my cell door and then said, let's get out of here?"
Yeah, I remember that.
What happened after that? Because I don't remember anything else after that.
Oh, Opheia. What year is it?
12. 7. This is unfair. This is unfair to throw on me.
I know it's an unfair question to ask you. I can't ask you where you are because I don't think you know where we are.
Mountains.
We're in the mountains. That's good. Fuck, I can't ask who the president is because we don't have a presidency. Oh, you got hit really hard in the chest and I think the head I don't know if if one of the guards hit you in the head or if you fell and hit your head. But we fought. I turned a lot of men's head into grapes, and Kaspar's not doing great. But we all lived. Everyone's alive.
Understatement of the century. Kaspar is not doing well.
I know. Hey, he's in earshot. I don't want to paint him a mental picture.
Mari, I really appreciate your consummate professionalism.
That's all I have.
I'm just gonna lay here for a little bit. I'm gonna try to think of a plan or something.
When you have your silk, have a thought. When you do, strip one of the dead guards for their armor and put it on.
You know, all of it. It doesn't bother me in my line of work that we're all dying. That's part of life. Entropy, atrophy, just that's how things are. It's just part of how this world works. But I am entropying at an alarmingly high rate.
I know.
I'm ready to get out of here.
Okay. Rest up. Strip a guard. Wear the helmet. Turn to Clarice. I know you can teleport. You can get out of here in an instant if you wish, but I don't know where you can go that's safe for you, besides one place that I know.
Well, I could, well, I'm not sure who to trust anymore. I was going to say I could get a message to someone. I think it might be best that at least we get word out, and in case you don't all make it out, but I could also be helpful here.
You could, if you want to go. I have a very close friend in Francesca's court. I know things are weird between the circles and Francesca right now, but I'm pretty sure they haven't been, because they're so remote, I'm pretty sure they haven't fallen under Bugfucker's influence. I refuse to say his name.
Well, yes, I getting to Dol Blathana.
Have you been?
I haven't. I've been near, but it would still be probably a few days travel.
It's the only conclave of mages I can think of that wouldn't be either scattered or dead from that party or in Radovid's jail cells waiting to be tortured.
Yes, if that's what you think is best, then I can travel and I can get there.
I'll give you a note with a letter of introduction because they're not going to like that an outsider has come into their space. But I'm accepted there. Maybe not liked, but accepted. Sorry about the lodge.
Well, I guess we were foolish in our hope.
I don't think it was foolish. I think it was just stepped upon by bootlicking traitor.
Well,
Do liches wear boots?
Casimir probably does. I don't know.
After all the talk she had at school about not answering to anybody, she goes and answers to an egomaniac like that. It's insane. I'm going to kill her, by the way.
Please do. With extreme prejudice, please.
On
my behalf and those of all we lost.
On my behalf, on Louise's behalf.
All right, Mari, as you were talking with Clarice, Kilton, what are you doing as you find yourself gasping for breath, but feeling at least a little bit recovered?
Putting on guard armor, right?
Sure, yeah. If you want to, since you're essentially, unarmored and unarmed, if you want to take their gear, they do have fairly decent. So they have I think, did you already take one of the cudgels?
I did. Yeah, I have armored hood, leather shield.
Yes.
Chainmail.
And let's see.
He's got a crossbow too.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh,
Yes.
my crossbow back.
We'll go get it. I want my alchemy stuff back.
And they have brigandine or equivalent as well.
Yeah,
so
I have
think
that.
you've already got that. Okay.
I'll just equip the one I have.
So, Kilton, you are able to kind of disguise yourself in the garb of the guards. They kind of have these dark shrouded robes that they wear over their armor, as well as these kind of metallic masks that they wear as well. So it's fairly easy to remain unidentified as a guard. The main thing is with your fractured leg, it's still hard not to have a fairly pronounced limp as your speed is reduced. So it's difficult to kind of carry yourself without that showing.
Oof.
Is there anything else you want to do in here, Kilton, as you have donned the garb?
Man, I wish I had something cool to keep in my secret pocket, but I don't. Maybe the Gwent deck. They didn't get this. Not good that does. Stupid fucking warg thing.
Silas said everything is in the room, the holding room across the bridge.
Right.
He doesn't know if there's anyone in there right now, but I think if we all go together, we can get the jump on someone or get it back with no fight at all.
Yep. Right. Yes.
I
do
would
that.
personally like to make a pit stop and kill Katrine with great prejudice.
Let's get our stuff first.
Let's get our stuff first. But if killing Katrine is going to jeopardize us getting out of here in any way, shape, or form, I can be patient.
Sure. Yeah.
Are the helmets cowled?
It's
Do they
a
obscure
mask, right?
the face? It's like a mask and a helmet kind of thing.
Yeah, it's sort of like an iron, not iron, but probably like some sort of metal mask that is kind of not crudely made, but not super well produced to kind of disguise the identity of the guards. And in this case, it's favorable to you that it disguises who is underneath there. So you do note that all of the guards, there is one guard who's a woman, but most of the guards are like fairly like beefy, larger guys. So
right. Who's the mediumist beefy guy? I'll take his name. Where's our turncoat? Hey,
Yes. Can I help you?
what's the fake names we're going with?
Sorry, what?
Who's your dead friends here?
So
if they
right.
ask who we are, I'm not just gonna
Right.
say my name.
Well, I'm gonna be completely honest. When Casimir told us that this was the garb that he wanted us to wear, it's kind of hard to tell who's who. We don't have like name tags,
Right.
So we usually just go away guard
Cool. Perfect.
to
Works for
address
me.
each
Makes
other
it
when
so
we're working.
easy.
If you show me their faces, I might be able to tell you who's who. I think that one is Roner over there, but it's we weren't really allowed to wear name tags, so
Guard. Yeah.
hard to address each
fair.
other. I once had a conversation with one of them for about 10 minutes until I realized it wasn't my friend I thought it was. So.
Oh, how quirky! What a common office mishap.
How embarrassing for you.
You know,
Well,
I needed that. Thank you. Turn guard. Oh, it hurts to laugh. Oh, the ribs. But light
Where-
in a dark place. And you,
None of this time
Lindarian.
is going to fit me.
You saved my life. I won't forget this.
Of course, I would do anything for a friend.
And you. Well,
It's fine, Mr. Kilton. You don't have to talk about the life debt right now. We can deal with that later.
yeah, I was going to hope Cash was going to be fine. I'm really not sort of a scratch your back type, but
You literally
I don't know that it would come to that, Mr. Kilton, but I we'll talk about it later.
Let's get out of here and then we'll start. We'll talk gold.
Let's get
Tristan Forts any attempts at toxic yaoi, and all of our Fujo viewers try a single tear.
Are you serious with this guy?
with this guy, and also with Kilton, the I love my wife guy.
I'm not saying it would be. I'm not saying it's for the best, but it is a missed opportunity.
If I had to pick a guy, I could make a long laundry list before this dude.
You guys say this out loud.
No offense.
I'll tell Lindari to start getting into
guy.
some armor. I have to get an armor too. I need to go see Kaspar.
Do you should I go with you?
Don't know if that's wise. If you can keep your mouth shut and not say something insensitive, then yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Maybe stand behind me a little bit. I
I
don't
will
want to.
say he would appreciate you being there.
Yeah, but Opheia doesn't know that for sure.
I have a decent enough read on your guys' relationship that I think it would not be a bad idea for you to come in, but just lay off the sarcasm. This is not the time to be talking about witchers being monsters.
I can read the room on occasion.
We need this to be one of those occasions.
He already doesn't get sarcasm like most of the time. Empathy won.
Okay, I'm going to slowly make my way into the room.
And Opheia, you're going to follow?
I am going to follow.
All right, and Kilton, are you going to follow or not?
Yeah.
Kaspar has not moved from like where he was standing by Degrim's body. He's just been like basically standing there, standing comatose.
As the three of you enter into the laboratory, Kaspar, what do Opheia and Kilton see?
You see some sort of simulacrum of Kaspar standing hunched painfully long in too many places, just different enough outside of the anything that's left of him that is not actively mutated to look bug-like is just wrong. Long limbs, protruding bones, even though he looks bigger, more muscular, but there's horrible carapaces that are bleeding actively from his skin where they more or less just grew out, where his skin hardened and took on this beetle-like appearance. His eyes are, if I had to guess, look somewhat all black until you look closely and they catch the light in an unnatural way. And he has no emotion on his face. More so than usual, he's just staring at this one specific body, this mangled corpse. I don't know if you could even call it dejectedly. It's like he's died and rigor mortis has forced him to be propped up as like a reminder of what he is now.
Hey, Kaspar.
Oh God, I was worried about Opheia. I should worry about
How's
you.
it going, bud? Actually, hope you're doing well. Loaded question. Trust me, if I can confound him enough, he'll snap back to his old self. It happens just about every day these days.
He doesn't respond.
Do I recognize the body on the table?
Mari, did you ever meet?
I don't know if I ever met Degram, but like I'm also old as fuck, so.
Go ahead and give us a human perception check.
Human perception, not one of my strong suits.
Not a particularly high DC, but 19, yeah, very good. You look and, like, looking at the body, if you've never met Degram, you probably wouldn't recognize him, but you do see kind of you recognize Kaspar standing over this particular body and put the pieces together that
I know his story.
Yeah,
I just
this is
didn't
probably somebody
particularly
that
know the mage that did it.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry, it couldn't have been you to be the one that did it. It's the least you deserved.
But on the bright side, you saved us. Then, Opheia would be dead if not for you two.
I would be dead.
I would also be.
Marek, Kaspar looks to you, and I think even in as long as you've been friends, and even with how close you two are, I don't think you've ever seen him. He kneels before you.
Oh,
And just kind of looks at you. And you've never seen him allow himself to appear this vulnerable. You've been able to tell. Because, of course, you could. He's not good at hiding how he feels. But there's always an attempt. This time, there is a full surrender as he looks at you in anguish.
Yeah.
As he dropped to the floor, he almost makes a clicking sound as his new body shifts and cracks and crackles and scrapes against itself.
And I give him a hug anyway. Do the just over the shoulder hug. Pet his hair, I guess. I don't know if that's weird. He just reminds me of the kids from the forest. I'm gonna fix this.
Mari. I need you to kill me.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to fix you.
I need. And he kind of just like leans into you, even like him kneeling. He's almost as tall as you are. I feel like.
I think he is just under her height. She's fucking short.
And he just leans into you and just. He can't. It sounds like he wants to cry. There's that sound in someone's throat when they when it's there, but there's just no tears. His eyes aren't even capable of doing it anymore. And he
God,
says,
I can't even imagine. I have a...
There's only... I have lived so much longer than I ever should have, and this is a deserving end for me. I can't live like this. I can't. This is what I am. I think what I've always been. I can't. This is just physical. It just is. It looks. On the outside, I always known that the fact that this is possible, that this could be born from my own skin. I've always been a monster, and I need you to kill me.
Don't ask me to kill a friend. But what I can do is we can try something very stupid, something very risky. I may not be able to fix all of it, but I can... hopefully I'll be able to fix all of it. Maybe I can get rid of the outer pains. And if things go direly wrong, then you'll get your wish and you'll die.
Only it'll be me and not Mare. So you better not, or it'll be damn humiliating. I can't kill another Witcher. It's embarrassing.
Another.
Yeah. So soon you forget.
When did we kill the Witcher?
That fucking guy.
Artists.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was me.
It was like, that was so,
That was
like, that was
Kaylin.
so recent.
That was Kaylin. I totally forgot his name.
Yeah.
I totally forgot his
It
name.
would be undignified.
I mean,
you're right.
I also
Mario
forgot his
remembers
name, and I
Pardis.
definitely
Mario
remember killing him.
Pardis. I'm sorry.
That was like
I just never had
yesterday.
a scary voice.
Caitlin's fried after a full week of corporate working. Anyway,
Yes, and you don't want it to come to that.
no, I mean he'll just die on the operating table. That's what I mean.
Oh, I thought you meant he'll get his wish and you'll...
No, this is you're in the ideal place to do it. I'll either remove the mutagen. Hopefully you'll go back to what you were before. I'm not removing all of them at once. That would kill you.
I have a confession. I never believed that you could fix me. Not once.
Then why'd you pay me all that money? Back in Oxenfurt.
Because even if you succeeded, even if you could undo what was done to me when I was a child, I knew it would kill me. And I, at least then, could die as a human. But I paid you because I was too cowardly to take my own life.
So you've been using me as the world's slowest suicide attempt.
I think we both knew that I was always a coward at heart.
Oh, I knew that. I knew that from the moment I met you. But it's not only perspective, I'm arrogant. I'm incredibly arrogant, incredibly sure of myself. I think I can do this. My goal was always to turn you into human because I wanted to do the impossible. How you lived your life afterwards was of no consequence to me. But everyone deserves a little piece.
We were using each other. You for notoriety and me for the coward's death.
Neither of us are great people.
One of us isn't even a person.
That's not true.
Well, it's a good thing the rest of us are morally sound, capable individuals with no baggage, right? No, you lot fit right in.
I mean, Lindarian's not in the room with us, so...
Well, yes, a saint among men, of course, but... we're fucked up.
Fine then. If it's one way or the other, if you won't kill me directly, I'll allow you to kill me by trying to fix me. But you can't. You can't repair something that is simply doing what it is made to do. I'm not broken, Mare. All witchers are designed to live, to be dissolved, to pupate into monsters, and then they kill either themselves or each other, or they fall to the thing that they're hunting. It's the nature of what we are. When this fails, I hope that you my friend, do not blame yourself that you could not do the impossible.
I'll do my very best.
And Opheia.
Kaspar.
Thank you.
For what?
For being the only person who ever treated me for what I truly was. And for allowing me to confess my sins next to you.
Kaspar, I think you've got it twisted. If you think you're a monster, then that's okay. In my line of work, we don't think monsters are bad.
As the group gathers around here in the laboratory, the soft sound of rain outside through the kind of barred windows begins. So you can hear it on kind of the roof above. Gather around here as a group, all together in this Witcher experimental lab. Mari, what do you do?
All right.
Kaspar willingly climbs back onto the table.
Hold on. Kaspar, can you spare any more blood?
Before you ask that, what is your body and will score right now, Kaspar?
Body 11, will 6.
Okay, thank you. Carry on.
I assume that there was some. It looks like there was some commotion in here. Do you feel lightheaded? Do you just? I just need enough. I just need a couple drops.
Without
few
even
milliliters.
saying anything, he reaches out his hand and I think he just like breaks the skin with his hands. He just straight up scratches his arm. Doesn't even have claws. It's just he tears at his own skin until there's enough blood.
Opheia scrambles for a bowl or something in the lab.
I just hand you
And
a helmet.
I'm going to run a blood and bones. I don't know if it'll be super useful, but we're going to try it. I will put in. I'll put in some luck into this. Let me move my windows around. I'll add 5 luck, and let's hope this works. So that's against. Oh, it's plus 10 the target's will. Hold on. You what did you say your will is again?
6.
Oh, that clears it. Okay. So that's a success. So it says it's half
This might be
my
helpful for
blood and
me
bones
more than
value.
him.
Well, I can run it on you
He's got
too.
enough blood.
I'm the one who has to make the check. 2 checks, according to Zephyr.
I assume he'll have to run like an endurance check or something. Like a
That's true.
Opheia's insight is correct in this
That's true.
case.
Okay.
It is.
I'm going to look around the lab and
Yeah.
prepare as best as I can.
As
Also going to
Opheia,
gather
you
everyone in here
complete-
and like lock the door just in case anyone comes looking.
As you complete your blood and bones ritual, you begin to feel the druidic magic coursing through you as it successfully takes hold with the blood of Kaspar. Kaspar, you feel that sort of glowing warmth within you as you feel that power, so you'll be able to add to a single roll. Let's see. As you are preparing in here, Clarice approaches. He says, I've gathered the few things that I need. I'm going to be taking a few of the items from the guards, one of the guards as well. I will try and get the message to Dol Blathana as quickly as possible.
Yes. I will hastily write out like a note for her.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you did, yeah.
And sign it out, and I'll put something of mine in the letter that like Danila would know that I carry.
What do you have?
Oh, I don't have anything. Shit, it's not on me. Fuck.
Yeah.
I
I
a
mean,
lock of
your
your
signature is
do
like
have-
your
I do
own,
have my
so-
amulet that I've had for a while. She'd recognize that.
Yeah.
I'll give her my amulet.
Okay.
It's got my name engraved in the back because I'm that person. I'm that kind of person.
Yeah. You sew the name into your underwear?
No, I do not do that. But like, if there's an option for custom engraving on a piece of jewelry, I'm going to do it.
Send the underwear with
All right,
the letter.
yeah, you give the letter to Clarice and
Like gross, week old underwear, nasty.
Some people
Clarice-
are into that.
Not
Clarice
her.
takes the letter and she says, I will get word as quickly as I can. She casts teleportation and is not able to.
Oh no,
Shit. Yeah.
warded.
Wait, I fucking knew that. The bars have...
There's
There's-
too much dimeridium in the
Yeah.
fortress itself. Teleporting out doesn't seem like an option, unfortunately, at least
Maybe-
from this section. So
Maybe she needs to go out onto the bridge into the open air.
Silas shouts through the bars and says, if you can find it in yourselves to trust me, I could stand guard out front, and if anyone approaches, tell them that Tupacero is busy and to potentially drive them away.
I would say Kilton should stand with him.
Yeah.
Sure, I'd love to get to know this guy better. I appreciate a good turncoat coward opportunist. No judgment. Yes, of course. I'd do the same, honestly.
There's probably plenty of daggers in here you can hold to his back in case he gets any stupid ideas.
No, I've got money. That's all people like him really need. I'll pay him if he doesn't kill me. I don't have it on me, so don't even think about it.
Okay,
Well,
that's probably our best bet. Is we need to guarantee someone getting out of here.
Let's put the helmet on, mask on, and don't
All
you
right.
fuckers try anything funny. Okay, we'll go now.
Okay, so
As the Kilton, you step out with Silas. You go to start taking guard and keep an eye if anyone approaches. And the three of you begin the preparations to attempt to reverse the mutation that has occurred on Kaspar. And that is where we will pick up next time.